See if it shows me live again. Sorry about that, you guys. I don't know what's going on with the laptop. I'm trying to get those vlogs out. I guess I pushed it a little too far this morning. Let's see if we can get anybody back over here. So sorry about that. I'll give it a few minutes and see if anybody comes back over. I apologize, you guys. I'm not sure what happened with the laptop. It just decided to do a restart. So, oh, there's JT. Thanks so much, JT. I appreciate it. I tell you, technology sometimes is not our friends, but I appreciate you. Um, there we go. You're back. I'm back. The laptop decided to do a hard restart, I guess. So anyway, I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. Sorry about that, but thanks for jumping back over. I have no idea. Yeah, sometimes technology is not our friend. I have no idea what I was talking about. So you guys feel free to ask questions if you have any. I was talking about I was talking about the crab, how I didn't get a chance to get crab, which seems kind of crazy because I really did want to have some Alaskan crab legs. But it was the timing of the excursions. I think if you're not going on an excursion, and that was Juneau, that Tracy's Crab Shack is at. We have some really turbulent weather coming our way. I thought it was on my end. Hey, Katina. Thanks so much for coming in. I was just saying I hadn't seen you yet, and I was talking about how I used all of my cold weather gear except for my hot hands, but I wish I had on the very last stop. I didn't believe how cold it was outside. I'm like, I don't need those. I needed them. I needed them. But anyway, yeah, I did not get crab, but let me say, I did see. It looked amazing. Everybody who was in line was happy to be in line. Everybody who was inside seated were very happy to be inside seated, like they made it. So if you don't have an excursion booked for that day and you're gonna head straight to the crab, you will have plenty of time. I'm not sure if Scott, Controversial Cruising, is back in the chat. I did see the other location that he was talking about, not Tracy's. You'll find it very easily. It's not even a block away if you want to try them. I didn't see a huge difference in the price, honestly, and I don't know if that's just because of the time of year or seasons or whatever. It was not that big of a difference. Like, I want to say if it was 85 at Tracy's, it was 80 at Alaskan Brewing Company. So depending on whether or not that is worth it for you to say that you were at Tracy's and you got it from there, you stood in the line, it's up to you. It's up to you. Liam found me. Hey, thanks so much. Hit the like button again. Yes, thank you, thank you. Hey, Lori Barber, how are you? Thanks so much for coming in. Hope you're doing well. I am back from Alaska, so I'm just chatting about that. I'm not sure if that's one of those cruises you guys have been out onto, but it was amazing. I definitely recommend it if that's something that you're thinking about. It was a great trip. Glad you're back. Thanks, Katina. Yay. I'm glad you listened to me and planned accordingly. Yes, ma'am. I was concerned about the weather and I took it seriously. Okay, take two. Yes, you found me, Keisha. Thank you. Layers rule. Yes, yes, absolutely. Um, definitely, definitely dress in layers. I think, um, JT, if you're still here, I think that's something that you were saying. You were just wanted to know how to pack. Now, don't get me wrong, it's summer, people are on their summer vacations, and so there were plenty of people in shorts and t-shirts, but I don't believe that they were not cold. The guys were gonna tough it out. Oh yeah, I can do this. This is fine. This is fine. I saw kids in the pool, and I thought, oh well, maybe the pool is heated. The water was freezing cold. So I know you can't keep the kids out of the swimming pool, um, and you want to let them have a good time, but I didn't do any of that, and I'm a little under the weather after Alaska, so I can just imagine the ear infections and everything else that is going on with those kids this week after their cruise. It was cold. Hello, Diana. Thanks so much for coming in from Germany. How are you? Thanks for joining in. Only 9 away from 100 subs. Awesome, Bone Tired Travelers. That's great. Keep going. Keep going. Yes, we are all just trying to keep going. Keep going. Um, I'm still on my push for the 1K and the 4,000 watch hours. So hopefully Alaska gets me a little bit closer. Keisha H is saying hi to Lori. Does coming home from Alaska make Florida feel hotter? I don't think so. It makes it feel more normal. Although to be honest, I haven't been out out a lot. Excuse me. Since being home, I came in and then, well, I guess I did on for the 4th of July, but it's not like we walk around a lot in Florida because of the heat. You go from your house, the air conditioned house to the air conditioned car to the air conditioned mall, wherever you're going. So you don't feel it, but feel it as much, I should say. It doesn't feel hotter, but it feels more like, oh, okay, this is summer. This is summer. I know, Diane from Germany. That's amazing. Hello, Ronnie. Oh, thanks so much for coming in. I appreciate it. Hey, Bill, how are you? Thanks for coming in. Good morning, Carmen. Glad you found us. Glad you found me this morning. I appreciate it. Hello, Jaden. Everybody's saying hey. Hey, Marjorie. How are you doing? Hi, and welcome back home. Thank you very much. Marjorie, I was saying, yeah, I definitely picked up a little something in my travels, but it was an amazing, amazing trip. I hope you feel better soon. Yeah, it's more annoying than anything. It's more annoying than anything, but I'm not plugging any particular product, but Mucinex is a wonder. Warm Strong saying hey to Denise. Hello, Jaden Reyes. I can't, hi, I can't wait to see your take. Thanks, Lori. Yeah, I'm trying to get the vlogs out. I was saying boarding day. Well, of course, that's always super exciting. And the boarding process in Seattle was nice and easy. I thought it went super fast. Um, the shuttle, and if you guys are staying at I'm talking to the folks who are heading out on groupcation. If you guys are staying, I don't know what hotel you're staying at before you head to the ship in Seattle. If you're just check with the hotel to see if they personally have a shuttle that goes to the port. Um, I stayed at the Best Western Seattle Airport. They were great. They have a courtesy shuttle that goes back and forth to the airport, but to go to the cruise port, it's a different service. I think it was about $30, but they pick you up at the hotel and will take you direct to the cruise port. That was super easy. They dropped us off, got us situated with the porters. Well, actually, the girl was saying she didn't know if the porters were to be right available to help us or if we had to take it in. Take the luggage in ourselves, but we found them no problem. They just asked for your ID and then they took your bags and away they went. I had an 11 o'clock boarding time, and we got the shuttle at 10. We got straight to the port, and once we got there, it was super fast. I don't think it was longer than 15 minutes, honestly. We got in line. We dropped the bags. We got in line. We did the security screening. We showed our paperwork. I'm not sure what happened, but for some reason they had to reprint a boarding pass for me, and but that was all super fast because they all have the like little handheld either iPad or one of those little electronic devices and printed that off and I was on my way. By the time we went up the escalator to go to the waiting area. They were already boarding Platinum, and then the suites folks and Faster to Fun, and then we were the next boarding group. So really, I wasn't even in the waiting area 5 minutes before we were able to board the ship. It was very quick, very quick. Um, Warmstrong saying, Carmelin, what up though? Carmen, are you going on Spirit in October? Yeah, are you going on the Spirit in October? I like the ship. It was a good size, very comfortable. The decor was really pretty. I liked it a lot. Liam saying hi to Warmstrong. Hey there, Warmstrong from Katina. Um, Warmstrong saying hey to Liam. Congratulations, Denise. I just re-rang the bell for you. Been subscribed for some time. Yeah, I don't know what. Sometimes things drop off. So yes, everybody go back and make sure you're subscribed to Bone Tired if you haven't already. If you've done it already, make sure you're still subscribed. Help her get it to that 100. Thanks, Keisha. Cruise crud. Yeah, yeah, that's what it is. Good morning, Rhea. Thanks so much for coming in. I hope you're doing well. Happy Saturday to you. I hope you guys had a good 4th of July. I had to work on Friday, so that was a little like, should have taken that extra day. I was very optimistic. I thought I was gonna, I could fly across country. I'll be right back at it, have my holiday, and no problem. I was hurting yesterday. I was hurting. Keisha's okay. We back. Hey Scott. Yes. Sorry about that, but I'm back. I'm back. Um, Everybody saying good morning. Not watching, just listening. Thank you, Lori. Scott, happy good morning. Controversial cruising from Katina. Scott, you found us. Everybody just saying good morning, good morning. Appreciate it. Welcome back, Scott. What hotel did you stay in Seattle? We were at the Best Western Seattle Airport. The people were super nice there. They definitely were used to the cruisers. They were very accommodating as far as making sure you got your shuttle, and if you needed their courtesy shuttle to go somewhere, or even to get to the light rail service, they were very accommodating, very nice. I definitely would recommend them if you need a place to stay in Seattle. Um, Marjorie, yes, I miss that question. I'm going on Carnival Spirit October 26th through November 3rd, God willing. Yes, well you will enjoy it. Where is that? Where's that cruising to, Carmen? Or cruising out of the Spirit? Is it that's not still Alaska in October, right? But yeah, I definitely enjoyed the ship. Very pretty. Very, I'd say traditional cruise ship vibes. Um, Yay. Are you back? Hey, Sheena. Yes, I am back from Alaska. Oh my goodness, I am. Well, I have a little bit of the cruise crud, as somebody just pointed out. So, dealing with a little bit of a congestion and cough, but had an amazing time. I would definitely go. I would definitely cruise to Alaska again. I don't know what I expected before I went, but it was amazing. There's definitely more to see. I did not feel like it was, people talk about cruising to Alaska like it's so different from cruising to the Caribbean. And of course it is. Obviously, the ports are different, the weather is different, but I had a good time. So if you go on any cruise, excuse me, and don't have a good time, I don't know. I don't know. Carnival definitely put on all their normal fun. The I do have to say the sail away party was a little short. I think it was only. I don't think it was a full half hour. I think it was more like 15 minutes. But the Carnival Spirit has a retractable dome over that main pool area. I say retractable, but I never actually saw it open. It was closed the whole time. And that day in Seattle, it was very sunny. I don't think it was. I don't think it was very hot. I think it was like maybe 60, maybe 65, if that. But it was very sunny. So the sun beaming down on that roof, it was like a little. It was an oven in there. It was very hot. So we had the sail away. It was very fun. They did all the traditional. They brought the fun squad out. We did the wobble. We did the Cupid shuffle. We did all of that. It was a lot of fun, and that crew you saw at every deck party, at every other event throughout the ship. They definitely do all the trivia. They do all of the just all of the normal things that they do on a Caribbean cruise. So it's up to you. If you want it to be more laid back, cruising to Alaska, it can be. If you want to have your normal carnival fun times, you can do that too. It was a good time. It was a good time. I never had a bad experience with Best Western. Katina said, "Yeah, it was good. It was very good. Glad you had a good time. Thanks, Sheena. That's funny. I'm at a Best Western right now. Well, there you go. Mobile, Alabama. Bone Tired says, is that, I might have been asking about the Carnival Spirit in November. Is that where you're sailing out of? Hi, Katina from Rhea. Oh no, get better soon. I will. I will. I'm sitting here with my tea now. Right, out of Mobile, Alabama. Okay. Probably just the temperature change. Yes, absolutely. It was. That's what I definitely feel like it was. It was definitely the change in temperatures. If you are somebody, and I don't know why I didn't think of this at the time, just because I was excited and I was in Alaska. But I probably should have been taking my Zyrtec for allergies the whole time. Didn't really think about it. There was definitely plenty of stuff blooming, and there are cottonwood trees there. So there were lots of little things, the little what we used to make wishes on as kids in the air. And I wasn't sneezy or feeling the allergy symptoms then, but I do remember thinking, oh, I probably should be taking my Zyrtec. I don't know why I didn't. So, yeah, definitely different things that you are not used to being around. If you feel the effects of allergies, I would say take your allergy medicine. It will help you in the long run. That's all that matters. Yes, had a beautiful time. Y'all were sweating your little tails off under that dome. We were. It was so hot with the dome covered. It was so hot. And the cruise director, I feel like his name is Alex. He was very fun. I feel like he was not prepared for the heat, and maybe wrap that up a little sooner than he was planning to. But the sail away was very fun. It was fun. Hello, Bone Tired. Awesome. Be right back from Scott. I'm like, oh my gosh, she burned up. I wanted to transport a bottle of water through the screen. Thanks, Katina. Yeah, it was so deceiving because, like I said, we thought, oh, that's great. They have this. I knew that they had the covered, that they had that retractable dome, and I thought that was going to be great for when we were, out on the water and in Alaska in the colder temperatures. I probably thought that they were going to open it up because it turned out to be a warm day, but I don't know if they do actually open it and close it normally through the sailing, but it remained closed on this sailing, and it was definitely warm that day during the sail away. Now, I definitely had gone on the deck. I went on the deck throughout the cruise, and it wasn't that warm. So it was definitely because the sun was strong that day, sitting in Seattle. It protected us from the elements when it was cloudy and rainy out on the water, but there were no other times that I thought they need to open this dome up. It was fine closed. After the sail away, it was fine being closed. Warm Strong is saying, hey to Scott. Come on, people, hit the like button. Dang it, I see only 2 likes so far. Oh my goodness, thank you, Katina. Yes, please hit the like button. You guys, if you are not already subscribed to the channel, I hope you are, but if you're not, please go ahead and subscribe. I am still on my climb, trying to reach my full monetization with my 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours. I hope that you are going to enjoy what I have to show you from this trip, and we'll keep on growing right along with me with the channel here. So thanks for reminding everybody about that. I appreciate it, Katina. Please hit the like button and share this out. Sheena saying hello to Warm Strong. I'm imagining you had a ton of beautiful scenery in your vlogs. I hope I captured the scenery, Liam. It was amazing. It really was amazing. I think you'll see a lot. The next video that I'm working on is for the Sea Day, and we had a Sea Day, and then the next day was Tracy Arm Fjord. That is the day with amazing views. I mean, we were watching, and every 2 seconds, I swear, the view changed, and it just got better and better and better. So I hope that I was able to capture a lot of those amazing views. I do feel like that I was kind of like, wow. At one point, I know I was on the deck watching the views go by, and there were so many. Everybody was watching because it was just so beautiful, right? And that's what you were there. That's what you were there to see. And I was standing next to a couple. Excuse me, and they were both the husband and wife were filming separately, and the husband said to his wife, "Oh, you want to turn around and see this?" And she's like, "Yeah." She's looking one way, he's looking the other way, and I was facing the same direction as the husband, and I kind of went, like, oh my gosh. And I said to her, it's like, Yeah, when you get a second, you really are going to want to turn around and see this view because it is amazing. And she about dropped the camera. She was she was like, "Oh my God, I almost missed it." So yeah, the views are everything. So I hope I captured enough of that and wasn't just kind of like shocked by it myself that I didn't get it on film. I'm about to watch you on vacation video shortly. Embarkation video. Yes. Okay, Katina. Yes. I hope you enjoy that. Hey, Katina from Warmstrom. Did you see whales, or did you have to, or do we have to watch the vlogs? Um, I did not. I did see whale, but I never actually captured the whale on vlog. They were a little elusive. The Tracy Arm Fjord excursion, there's only the one excursion if you all are heading that way. That's where you go from the main ship to the smaller sort of ferry boat that takes you deeper into the fjord. I actually did not talk to anybody who went on that excursion, so I'm not sure how many whales they saw. But there's a naturalist on board the ship, and the naturalist on this cruise, her name was Louise. She did a great job of pointing out when whale or seal or otter or anything were off the side of the cruise ship, so that you could try and make your way to a window and see. So I did see whale that way, but I did not. You're so rushing to get to the window to see. I did not have the camera ready and able to capture capture the whale on that, but I did see some. Hey Bill, are you still in San Francisco? Katina wants to know. Oh, I'm home. Wow, Warmstrong, you had another adventure. Okay, thank you for clarifying. Bill, Katina saying hey to Bill. That's the one thing I love about Alaska. There's scenery all around. Beautiful. Yes, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I think before I was joking about how I wanted to see wildlife, but I didn't want the wildlife to see me. I wanted to see bear and I wanted to see moose. I did not see moose. I saw a bear off in the distance. In fact, it was so far that I'm like, they're like, there's a bear right there, right there, right there, and I'm like, it looked like a rock. It looked like a brown rock. So there was no danger of them seeing me and having to make a choice. We did get a little concerned as we were doing that hike. I was saying down at the Mendenhall Glacier, doing the hike towards the Nugget Falls. There were signs, about bear, so we were a little concerned that we might see a bear on that trek. We did not, but yeah. I'm not sure we would have been prepared to see one. It's like you wanted to see, but oh my God, what if a bear comes out of the woods right now? What I did see a lot of were eagles. Eagles. The eagles were everywhere, especially in Juneau. They were sitting in the trees like we would see pigeons. They were everywhere. Saw a lot of eagles, saw a lot of raven. Yes, that's the one thing. What is this choice? What is this choice? I'm not sure about the question, Liam. Good morning, all. Working and listening. Hey, sister. Thanks so much for coming in. I appreciate you working and listening. I'm sorry you have to work, but I appreciate you listening. Thanks. I'm not sure what the question is, Liam. So if you want to ask me again, I'll try to answer. Um, yeah, and if you guys have any other questions specifically, especially if I have any folks who are heading out on groupcation who wanted to know about the Carnival Spirit or the cruise to Alaska, especially as far as what to take. Hello there, my sister. They call me sister from Katina. Sister, about the bear, you said I don't want to have to make a choice. No, I didn't. I didn't want the I didn't want the wildlife to have to make a choice of like, do I need to approach her? Do I is she gonna just be a problem, or I just want them to not have any notice of me? You know, like, are they gonna make the choice to come and investigate, or especially moose, and or charge me, or are they just like gonna not even take any notice? But I did not have to. I wasn't faced with that situation. So, friend or foe, exactly, exactly. I was not in that situation. I did not have any close encounters with bear or moose, which is good and bad. Cool. I love to see birds soar and glide, but the eagle eye in a tree is pretty cool too. Yeah, I was. I mean, I knew they would be plentiful, but they really were. The eagle are everywhere. The eagle were everywhere. So that was cool. Very cool. Very cool to see. Now yeah, I don't know if that used to be the case in other parts of the country. How the eagle became the national bird, but they are definitely everywhere in Alaska. So that was very cool. That was very cool. I like to play invisible because we are in their home. Exactly. Exactly. I was talking about that again, about that trek down at the Mendenhall Glacier, trying to get down to see the waterfall. My cousins were teasing me because I was like Dora the Explorer. I had my backpack on, and I was just like, "Let's go, let's go, let's go." Everybody says if you're gonna go and make that trek, to go and to do it first, so you have enough time to walk to the falls and come back, or whatever trail you decide to do, so you have enough time to get there and back, and still do the visitor center and all of that. I was like, walking like determined, like, let's go, I want to see this. But what was I going to do if something jumped out of those trees? I don't know. I do not know. I had a close encounter with a moose, and it was interesting because I kept calling it a deer. Sister. Well, hopefully it wasn't mad at you. It wasn't mad at you. Swiper, no swiping. Funny, funny, funny. Yeah, sister, you would have liked the views. It was very pretty. I know you enjoyed when your time in Colorado. Um, it was very scenic, very scenic. Oh, sister, that is scary. Yeah, that would have been scary to have the moose coming a little too close to you. Backpack. Yes, I had my backpack on. They're like, "Where are you going?" I'm like, "To the waterfall." To the waterfall. I think it was probably I think it was probably about a mile, that trail. I don't know. My cousins say it was long, and it was I think she need the map. It was very well marked, the trail. I didn't go off on any off the beaten path. I stayed on the path. I looked for the markings. I followed the arrows. I was good. Tourist and vlogger mode activated. Yes, Keisha. I wanted to see the main attraction. Absolutely. Absolutely. That's the main attraction on that trail was Nugget Falls. To get to the end of that trail and to see the waterfall. But there were lots of little waterfalls along the way. Amazing. There's like waterfalls everywhere. So it was kind of like, wow, wow. There was really a lot to see. Where is Black Bears and most everywhere here? Oh, yeah, yeah. Yes, there were, and there were black bears and brown bear. Of course, we weren't far enough north to for polar bear, but they were there. They were there. Katina Smith, I posted a video from my Colorado trip. Yes, very pretty, very pretty. Um, how old are we? We watched Dora. Dora was everywhere. We couldn't help but see a little bit of her, right? I live in a town where it's common as you're walking down the street and see a moose. Really, Katina? Wow. Well, I'm gonna have to come see you, Katina, to see a moose. I kind of wanted to see a moose. Hey, Stacy. Good morning. Thanks so much for coming in. I appreciate it. I don't stick around. You see the moose and you take off, huh? Keisha saying hey to Stacy. Aren't brown bears more aggressive? Yeah, that's what they were saying. That's what they were saying. Um, Luckily, I didn't have to like try to remember, what you're supposed to do. If it's a brown bear versus a black bear. I think the black bear, you're supposed to be like you make yourself bigger, be more aggressive, and they will kind of go away. But the brown bear, you kind of want to play dead, so they will leave you alone. Um, Good morning, Boo, Stacy from Sister. I have a 21-year-old daughter. We watched Dora the Explorer and Cousin Diego. Alisa, look up Maine Wildlife Park. Oh, are you near there, Katina? Okay, I will look that up. I will look that up. Sister saying hey to Keisha. Morning, sister. Sister, I wish you were going. I don't think you're going on groupcation, right? Are you going? um, I can't keep it straight. If you were going, I think you would really enjoy Alaska based on how much you enjoyed Colorado. I would definitely go again. Um, I I feel like there was still a ton more to see. I did excursions, but if you're not doing excursions, I think you can wander a little bit on your own and see some cool stuff too. If you did not have excursions booked through Carnival, at each stop, I did see the little desk, the little kiosk set up at the pier, so that you could book an excursion. They're not. It's very interesting. I'm sorry, I had like 20 thoughts there. It's very interesting because this is how it's different from traveling to the Caribbean, in that it's home, right? So yes, they're there and they're trying to encourage you to come on trips, but they're not nearly as I would say as I don't want, as aggressive as they are in the Caribbean. They obviously they're there for the tourists and they need to make money from the ships coming in, but you don't feel that pull. If you say no thank you, they're like, okay. Something else that when you go to the Caribbean and you're kind of you're a little bit concerned about the transportation on those excursions, or just what the facilities themselves are going to look like. Is it going to be a working toilet, for example? Is there going to be an actual restroom? Yes, there are in Alaska. I mean, I think there are porta potties and outhouse kind of situations too, but for the most part, on the beaten path, there it's just it was home. You know what I mean? It's like any other American city town that you visit. So you did not feel like, at least I didn't feel like, I don't want to say unsafe. I didn't feel like it was as much of taking a chance because obviously everybody speaks your language. You're doing the same currency. It's not foreign. Although you feel like you're in a different world because of like you're just amazed by the scenery and stuff. Um, if that makes sense at all, I hope that makes sense. Nope, not going. Okay. You're just gonna help get them packed up. Yeah, me too, Keisha H. and Family Guy and Futurama, etc. My 15-year-old son still watches Family Guy and The Simpsons OMG. Probably stick to the path most traveled. Yes, yes. Um, right around the poor areas where really is everything. You will see like the mountains behind and all the trees and stuff, but it's like, how do people get up there? You know that there must be a road, um, but everything is pretty much right where you need to be. So that was good. Something that was definitely interesting as far as Juneau concerns and all of the stops that we went to is that it's not technically an island because it is all attached. It is all attached to mainland Alaska, but those towns are not accessible by road. Like, so Juneau is the only state capital of the U.S. that is not accessible by road. You only can get there by flying in or by taking a boat, a ship, a boat, a ferry. It's only accessible by water or by air, which was just wild. So uh, it's remote because it's difficult to get there, but at the same time, people must have to travel there, especially if they have to take care of any official business. Very, very interesting. It was very interesting. So, you guys, I'm nursing my cough and my sniffles. So I feel like I need to stop talking for a minute in case the cough's about to come on. But I don't want to just babble on. You guys ask me questions if you have any, especially if you're heading out soon and want to know what you need to know. Glad you had a great time. I did have a great time. Thanks, Liam. I'll be back on Monday for sure for my Monday mood check. And hopefully some of the cruise crud will be cleared up by then and I can talk more. Edna's here. Hey, Edna, how are you? Good morning, good morning. Were souvenirs expensive, Regina says. Some things, yeah. Okay, our stops were okay. Tracy Arm Ford is the first place you go, but it's not an actual stop. You don't get off the ship unless you do that little excursion, that separate excursion. Tracy Arm Ford. Then we went to Skagway was the first stop. Ketchikan, Juneau, I think was the order. So Juneau was the most, no, I need sleep. I need sleep. Ketchikan was the best stop as far as the souvenirs being reasonable. They definitely had sales for t-shirts and jackets and stuff like that. Feel better, see you around. Thanks, Keisha. They definitely had things on sale. If you collect magnets and shot glasses and shopping bags, things like that, I would say those were in the normal price range. Um, the made in Alaska things were more expensive, and they have like this, they have like a symbol on them that says made in Alaska. Those were more expensive. So if you wanted something like authentic, um, you would have to pay a little bit extra. But if you wanted to get, your basic sweatshirts, I'd say like hoodies were in the $50 range. Um, T-shirts, um, you know, there were some stores that had them two for something, or you could buy them separately because of all the embroidering and things like that. So some things, sorry if that didn't make sense. Some things were visibly more expensive. Food was more expensive, but there were bargains to be had. I think Ketchikan was the best stop as far as the souvenirs being. The souvenir shops right there on the pier having the biggest sales. And I don't know if they just think that this is your last chance to get it or what. Um, Echinacea tea is very powerful, the natural booster immune system. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I will definitely doctor on myself today, you guys. I appreciate it. Good morning, sister. Edna's World from Sister. Hey, Edna. Hey, Boo. Edna's World from Katina. Go medicate and then rest. Did you get a jellyfish donut in Ketchikan? I did. You'll have to stay tuned, Katina. Sister. I did, Katina. Oh, I thought you were leaving. I'm multitasking, finally out of bed. No, I'm gonna stick around for a little bit. I just wanted to, I just wanted to see if you guys had specific questions um, um, that I could answer. Did you use all of your outerwear? I did, Regina. I used it all. I used it all. I wore my vest. I wore my windbreaker. I wore my poncho. I used it all. None of the clothing that with the exception of one dress that I packed for dinner, which was, I thought would be warm and cozy. I did not wear. I think we actually went to the buffet that night instead of getting dressed for the main dining room. But everything that I packed for cold weather, I used. Um, I used. Were you, Keisha? Were you watching Saturday morning cartoons? Yeah. um, OMG. Oh my God. I'm so excited. I can't wait to see your content. Oh, thanks, Katina. Yeah, I'm gonna keep trying to get it out. Glad you're home safe and sound and had a great trip. Thanks so much, Lori. I absolutely did. Was your view from the cabin awesome? I tend to end up on the wrong side of the ship. No, I had great views. Um, I do have a video out. I released that today to the members because I had a partially obstructed balcony cabin, and if you're booking your trip to Alaska or you have the opportunity to get a balcony cabin, I would definitely say go for it. The views are amazing. I don't normally get a balcony. I like an ocean view because I don't find that I sit out on the balcony enough to really justify the difference in price. So I would have still seen the views, but having the balcony to go out and sort of test the temperature, I like that a lot. That was good. But you'll have to watch that video to see how obstructed my partially obstructed balcony was. Was the inside of the ship cold? Um, You know how if you guys are cruisers, you know how on a cruise ship there are definitely areas of the ship that are cold, right? So if you go into the theater, if you go into one of the small venues like where they have the comedy club or stuff like that, even in the main dining room, it's cold, and I always would have a hoodie or a wrap. The ladies need a some kind of wrap or shawl or something when you're at dinner. That was the same. But if you are walking around and you're going to go in and out of the deck, I wore my windbreaker kind of like I would my hoodie. So it wasn't that the ship was freezing cold. It wasn't. It was comfortable, but you definitely could use a sweater, sweatshirt, lightweight jacket to be comfortable going in and out of all of the spaces, if that makes sense. I did not feel like I needed to ask the captain, "Where's the heat?" It wasn't that cold. It wasn't that cold. Hey, Bud Files, how are you? Thanks so much for coming in. Appreciate you. Regina Nixon saying hi to Edna's World. Your mom seems lovely. Thank you so much. She is the best. She's the best, and she's the best travel companion ever. I totally get my travel bug from her and sense of adventure from her. She had I'm just glad it all worked out that she was able to go with me on this trip because she wanted to go to Alaska, and she enjoyed it. She enjoyed it. Not today. Looking for workout clothes. Gotta go to the gym less than 3 weeks before the Firenze. Cruise body still loading. Yes. Yes, Keisha. I gotta get it together here. I gotta get it together. Regina. There are two formal nights. Yes, there were two formal nights. There were two formal nights, which is of course very nice for all of the for the picture taking. If you like to take the pictures, that would be fun for you all for sure as you're doing the group doing groupation, doing the big group. That would be fun. I don't know if you guys are planning on doing a color coordinated night. They do a white night party also. And that was fun. But yes, two formal nights. Two formal nights. Regina saying hi to Edna. My cruise body. What it is, what it is. Facts, Liam. Hey, hon, how are you today, Regina Nixon? White night, cool. Let me tell the people. Yes, they did a white night, and that was the night of the silent disco. I love the silent disco. I just think that's so fun. I don't know why I'm so fascinated by that, but to me that is fun. Everybody rocking out on their own wavelength there on their own channel. Very fun, very fun. Yes, Katina says, Liam. Hi, I'm good. How are you? Hope you are, Katina from Regina Smith. Sorry, Regina Nixon. So sorry. I'm combining Regina and Katina's names. Yes, so I definitely had the two dress up nights. Oh, that's something that I was kind of talking about earlier, and everybody says about Alaska being more laid back, and maybe like people didn't get dressed up and stuff. I think it was partially true. Like I think it was half and half. I think people who like getting dressed up and like doing the formal nights did, and they were dressed and they took their pictures and did the family thing. And they they enjoyed they enjoyed doing that. Thank you for that. Um, they enjoyed getting dressed up, and they participated in that. And then the people who were, wanted to be cozy in their jeans and sweatshirts did that as well. Um, I would say people, it's probably the traditional split. The people who wanted to go into the main dining room were a little more dressed up. The people who wanted to go to the Lido for the buffet did that and stayed more casual. Um, do you remember which day of the cruise was the white night? I don't remember off the top of my head, Edna, but I can definitely, as I'm flipping through, I will remember. I'll message you. It was later in the week. Um, I'll, I'll, I'll when I remember it, I will let you know. I thought it said from not free. um, I think I got it. Thanks, guys. Yeah, making a quiche. Overall doing well. Storming. I still have internet. Oh well, inside day. Stay inside, Katina. Stay inside. um, but anyway, yeah. So it was a mix. You know how you guys say it's your cruise is what you make of it. You know, if you don't go and have a good time, I don't know why. I don't know why. You should be able to go and have a great time on any cruise ship, as long as they're doing their part. The cruise ship is in good shape itself. You're having a good time. How was the food on board? Did they have baked Alaska? I missed that on cruise ships. They did do a baked Alaska. It was the last night, I believe, in the main dining room. They did all the bells and whistles. They brought it out flaming. A couple of the servers actually had the platters on their heads. They made quite a big production of it. So yes, we did have baked Alaska. It was very good. The food overall, I would say, was pretty good. There were, obviously things that I liked more than others. I tried to do a better job of showing food, so we'll see how I do as the vlogs come out. Um, they have all the traditionals. I actually had my first guy's burger because I don't eat beef. They had a veggie burger at Guy's Burger, and I had that, and so I was pretty excited about that. It was good. It was good. So we had Guy's Burgers, we had Blue Iguana, we had pizza. I had chopsticks. I did all those normal stuffs. I went to Bonsai Sushi, um, and then the normal dining room food. It was good. It was good. And of course, the desserts. Always have to have desserts. Hey, Angel, how are you? Thanks so much for coming in. Hope you're doing well. Good to see you. Good to see you. How was your naturalist? Did you learn a lot? Yes, the naturalist, her name is Louise. Oh my goodness. I don't know what I was expecting as far as the naturalist. I think Maggie had been telling me to make sure I met the naturalist so I could hear about the animals the wildlife as we kind of encountered it. The naturalist was like a wealth of knowledge, and she gave several talks, like little lectures about different things. I thought it was fascinating. You don't have to go to the lectures if you don't, if you're not into that. But if you like just like learning about history and cultures and she talked for like an hour straight with PowerPoints and gave like this whole history of um, the people from Alaska, the tribes, and how that spread across the Pacific Ocean to Hawaii and the Polynesian islands, and fascinating, fascinating, fascinating. I loved it. I thought she did a great job. Just so much information. She has written a couple of books that she talked about and had available. So just yeah, so much information. You could learn a ton from the naturalists. Um, I'm glad I got to do that. I did go to a couple of the lectures, but you didn't have to. She also came on just to like point things out as there were whale, excuse me, like humpback whale or orcas or seals or whatever out on the water so that you could see them. She's saying good morning to Angel. Hey, baby. um, Hey, Keisha, honey, how is your weekend going? Yes, how is your weekend going? Katina Smith in the building. I'm down in your state. What? Um, is that for me? Angel, you here in Florida? I'll watch the replay. Have a great day, everyone. You too, Edna. Have a great day. Sister saying hey to Angel. Bye, Edna. Sister Sweetie, how are you doing today? From Angel. I'm in Orlando. What? Oh, that's awesome. Are you heading out somewhere, Angel? Are you cruising, girl? Are you about to head to the port? Bye, Edna. Enjoy the rest of your day. From Katina. Angel, I would say, hey, let me know, but I'm a little under the weather myself, and in case I'm catching, I would want to spoil your adventure. But I would love to say, hey. So hey, I'm glad you're in Orlando. We are staying at a resort for a few days. Oh, nice. Enjoy, enjoy, enjoy. Oh, Angel. Well, I take all of that. I should meet up with you. I still have your prizes, girl. I still have your prizes. Message me on Instagram. Maybe I can at least drop off. That would be good. Well, you guys, thank you so much for jumping on. I was trying to wait for Scott to come back in. I'm not sure if he is doing his podcast right now or not. I think he normally does it at 10. I think it's at a half hour. Before I jumped off, but I've been on here for a little while, and I definitely feel my. Okay, yeah, please do, please do. I definitely feel my voice going. Thanks for a great live. Oh, thanks so much for coming in. I appreciate it so much. I hope that I will show you guys some interesting things and answer your Alaska questions as the vlogs continue to roll out. Have a great day. Drive by drop off from partially open window. Yes, something like that, Keisha. I think we can arrange something like that. We can make it happen. That's funny. Accurate and funny. But yeah, I will be back for sure on Monday for my Monday mood check at 7 p.m. Sure, I'll still be talking about Alaska. So if you guys have more questions, let me know. Let me know then. In the meantime, I am going to keep trying to get these vlogs out. I did have the one that I posted today for the members. It should be it should go public in the morning on my partially obstructed cabin a balcony view cabin, and how we like that. And then I will get more into the adventures of the cruise. So keep watching, you guys. Keep watching. Keep hitting the like button. Keep sharing me out. I really, really appreciate it. Blessed day, everyone. Yes, enjoy your weekend. I hope you have a good one. I know the holiday has already passed, but keep those barbecues coming. See you later. See you later, everybody. Have a great day. Have a great weekend. Thanks so much for jumping in on both lives. I appreciate it. Take care. I'm gonna get some more tea and nurse this cough. Thanks so much. Bye, everybody. Take care.